Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine McLean, and I am so excited to be taking this oral communications class with you all this semester. I have never taken a public speaking class, and I'm honestly a little nervous just because I do have a fear of public speaking. And I do hope that this class will help me not only overcome my fear, but also teach me a lot about public speaking as well. My major is marketing and PR, and I have high hopes to transfer to either USC, CSULB, or even UCLA. I would love to transfer into their either colleges, business department or communications department, and I have career goals of working in marketing under branding, social media marketing, or something under that realm. I think an experience that has truly shaped me and made me into the woman that I am today was moving to Spain for a year and a half and teaching English to primary students. I honestly had always had high hopes of moving to Spain since I was a young kid and watching Cheetah Girls 2 on Disney Channel. We all know Cheetah Girls 2 was based in Barcelona, and honestly, after watching that movie, I was enthralled with Spain. Fast forward to 2019, I finally went on my first Euro trip, and that trip included Barcelona, Madrid, and Paris, France. I fell in love with Barcelona and Madrid, and upon arriving back to the United States, I told myself that moving to Spain was going to be a huge goal of mine, but that was going to be something that I was going to do in life. Fast forward to 2023, I'm in my apartment scrolling through TikTok, and I come across a girl on TikTok talking about her experience as a Black woman living in Spain. I scrolled through her TikTok for honestly a few hours, and I realized that she was in a program in Spain. I looked through the program, which is called NALCAP or NALCAP, and I learned that the program basically it places you throughout Spain, and you can teach English to either primary students, middle school students, high school students, or even adults. So I decided to apply to the program, not thinking that I was honestly going to get in. And a few months later, I actually found out that I got in. So when it came to placement, I honestly chose 3 different cities. I chose Valencia as my top choice, Barcelona as my second, and another city in Basque Country as my third. I had only been to Barcelona, but I was also told that Barcelona doesn't do placements a lot. So that is, a dream. So my first choice was Valencia because the girl that I was watching on TikTok lived in Valencia, and she honestly was making it sound so amazing. So I decided on those 3 choices, and I actually got my top choice, which is Valencia. I ended up teaching primary students, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I think the entire experience living in Spain was honestly amazing and a cultural whirlwind and just awesome. I learned so much, but my favorite part was spending time and teaching and getting to know the students. I taught students from 3rd grade to 12th grade, and I was basically an English language assistant. And honestly, they didn't really speak English, and I did not really speak Spanish, but I connected with those students on a whole other level, and that is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I learned so much about Spanish culture through them and from them. They taught me so much about kindness and just what it takes to also learn a different language and be in a different culture, even though some of them had only knew Spain. I think that this experience changed me, and honestly, before I had never saw myself teaching children at all. And I don't think I ever will again, but it was what I was supposed to be doing in Spain at that time. And that's something that I will honestly think about forever. And honestly, some of these kids, I do have them on social media, and they still email me to this day or message me to this day. So that's always fun. But I do think that was for sure an experience that shaped me and molded me into the woman that I am today. I think about culture in a different way. I go about experiencing culture in a different way as well. And I think that that's something that is very important for everyone to understand and experience.